right, so I'm back, and this time we are going to be discussing the next phase of things that happened following the previous 15 chapters that I made about my experience. So this is going to be like a sequel to that because now we have some more interesting updates, okay? This is where now it's really getting juicy. Now it's going to be some shit. So let's start with everything that I told you about. Some of those things they tried to hold me accountable for. Like, for example, when I tried to ensure that I wouldn't be moved a whole different shift that they tried to move me to, that was one of the things that they tried to hold me accountable for, because they were like, and I'm reading verbatim what this notice of caution says. It says on April 14, 2025, you were scheduled to work the overnight shift 11:30 to 7:30 a.m., but you disregarded the new schedule and arrived at 2:30 p.m. You were told during a meeting on March 31st of the upcoming shift change. Your request to stay on the current shift was denied. You had a conversation with HR who told you to work your assigned shift unless she tells you otherwise. On April 14th, when questioned as to why you reported to Prime Shift, you agreed. You were told about the shift change on March 31st, 2025, but you said you never received an email confirmation for the change. Now, what they are trying to hold me accountable for, as it says, is refusal or failure to work overtime, special hours, and or special shifts when directed to do so for reasons unrelated to protected, concerted activity. However, what I read before was not overtime, special hours, or a special shift. And also, I was never told in the conversation I had on March 31st, 2025, that I would have to be working the night shift at a particular time. They just gave me a day. They gave me one day and told me that that was the day that the shift would change. They didn't say if that was going to be 11 to 8 in the morning, Sunday going into Monday, or if that was Monday going into Tuesday. They just said on the 14th. So because it was not reflected in my time card, and because I didn't receive the email, as I said, I showed up for my regular shift. Y'all didn't send the stuff that y'all said y'all was going to send. So I showed up for my regular shift. So they're trying to hold me accountable for that. The other thing that they're trying to hold me accountable for was on April 15, 2025, I arrived to work at approximately 1:30 p.m., proceeded to head to my assigned area and begin working. Supervisor Daniel confirmed with management that I was not working overtime and I was also not clocked in. Allegedly, I told that I did not want to work overtime, which was a lie, so I did not clock in. I also allegedly was reminded by that I cannot work off the clock, and he directed me to go clock in. The second part of that was a lie. He never directed me to go clock in. His exact words were, if you're going to come in early, you should make sure you get paid for it. But he never once told me to go clock in. 3, allegedly, I continued to work and had to direct me to clock in again. Again, another lie. Those 3 things never took place. When that man told me that if I'm going to come in early, I need to get paid for it, I said, okay. And I also told him that I was not scheduled to work overtime. I never once told him that I did not want to work overtime. I just told him I was not scheduled for it. So after that exchange, I went to my office and I sat the fuck down. I did nothing but be on my phone. So they tried to give me this notice of caution. I responded to said notice of caution with the following, because I had questions and concerns about what they were trying to hold me accountable for. I made sure to say that the notice states that I refuse to work overtime. However, no such directive was given. And, as I explained the situation, there was ambiguity over whether the shift was intended for Sunday to Monday or Monday into Tuesday, which was never resolved. My time card reflects that I reported to my regular shift. Also, this NOC also removed the fact that I had a conversation with HR that same day on the 14th of April. Removes the fact that HR called me prior to this conversation that they're talking about that we had on the 14th and informed me that I would not be moving shifts. Let that sink in. Because you just informed me, HR, you informed me that I would not be moving shifts after you just had a meeting with management. And then you proceed to have me have a conversation with management about why I reported to work. That don't add up. That don't make no sense. And then you proceeded during said conversation with management to say that I'm not being moved shifts. So what are we holding me accountable for? I want to know. Moving on. The failure to comply with timekeeping requirements. Like I said, all those things that I pointed out that were lies, I went into detail explaining all of that. I also spoke on there being a delay in issuance of this notice because they gave me this notice on May 12th. It had almost been a month since whatever they're talking in here had happened. Literally that week. It had almost been a month. So I was like, why are we holding me accountable now? Y'all should have held me accountable when it occurred. But y'all wanted to take a whole 30 days almost. Okay. I also requested a formal response and clarification on each point because it wasn't adding up. And I need y'all to get to the bottom of this ASAP. In that same email, I also said that effective immediately, I will be engaging in direct in-person conversation with a specific amount of people because certain members of this management are known to twist words and lie and say they didn't say certain things. So they will have to reach out to me via email. These group of people over here, they can have conversations with me because I can trust them and trust the things that I say and they say. Everybody is in agreement about what was said and what was done. So that's the first thing that happened shortly after. The next thing that happened, I received a closeout letter. Now let me tell y'all what this closeout says. This is from HR. I received a closeout that says the allegations made by students against you for misconduct were unsubstantiated. That means anything that the students wrote statements about regarding me came up dry. Like I said, drier than the Sahara. Nothing was substantiated. Next thing, they were unable to substantiate claims of unprofessional conduct by Clarence, Tina, and Daniel. Clarence was advised whenever possible to have another person from management present when having discussions with me. Moving on. So after that closeout, then a couple weeks ago, I was informed by a new hire that it was brought to my attention that my personal information is being spread around management team by Daniel. A new hire revealed to me that he was informed by Daniel that I was leaving Job Corps. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know I was leaving Job Corps. Did y'all know I was leaving Job Corps? Unbeknownst to me, I'm confused on that one. Where did you get that information from? And I told them that Daniel should not be telling anyone anything about my personal life or anything pertaining to me that does not affect the job, and that he shouldn't be spreading false gossip. He shouldn't at all. It's not his place. I was informed by several staff members the previous weekend that management had questions and or concerns about my whereabouts on Wednesday, May 7th, when I had to go to Metz for medical because I am joining the military. But that was not knowledge that management knew until I had to provide a notice to get out of work on the 7th of May. So at that time, I didn't know that I was officially going because there was an issue that was going on with me at medical. So otherwise, Job Corps would have been, and MTC would have been held liable had they not allowed me to leave on that Wednesday, May 7th. Moving forward, I explained to them at that time that the information about me leaving Job Corps is false. I have no current intentions of leaving my position here at Job Corps. And I would appreciate it if certain people would refrain from false information spreading to new hires or staff in general. Allegedly, he went to go speak with the center director and Tina about I was texting him and then showed them allegedly my personal Instagram and my personal Twitter. So that information got back to me Tuesday night. I'm sitting here talking to one of the security guards, and a student comes by. He starts chopping it up with us, and we having a good little conversation. Then he looks over at me, and he's like, the students be talking bad about you, Mr. Jason. And I said, guess what? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. The students gonna talk. That's what they're here to do, because they clearly ain't here to focus on what they need to focus on, which is why Job Corps is closing. But that's a topic for another time. When you sitting up here talking about, oh, well, you know, Mr. Jason is texting so-and-so. No, I'm not. I have no communication with any student on that campus. None. I don't give a fuck about any of them. I don't give a damn. What can y'all keep coming up with shit trying to paint me as this predator, and because I'm black and gay, people gonna believe it. So, this is the crazy thing. I told the student I really don't give a fuck. But what are they saying when he broke it down and he said, oh, so and so done told that you was texting them, and he went to Tina and the center director to say all that, and then showed them your Instagram and your personal Twitter. Now, on my Instagram and Twitter, as y'all probably just saw, I have some very interesting images and videos on my account, which I'm not ashamed of. I don't give a fuck. My shit was public because I have a nice fucking body and I look fucking good. And the thing of it was, I don't give a fuck about these little ragamuffin students. Who gives a fuck? I don't. That y'all found, I wasn't hiding. I was not hiding it. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you found it. Okay. Did my ass look good? That's what I want to know. Did my ass look good? Do I need to do a different angle? Like, give a bitch some pointers. Like, I don't give a fuck that y'all talking about it. But here's where y'all fucked up. And this is why I made that video the day that I found out. This is why I made that video on Wednesday. Because I was sitting here like, y'all are silly. Like, yes, talk about it. But the fact that y'all were spreading the photos and videos through text chains on Instagram and text message amongst each other across the campus, that's where y'all fucked up. That's a form of revenge porn, because y'all shared those pictures and videos without my consent. Without my consent. Across the campus. And guess what? Management knew that they were doing that, because students wrote statements trying to say, oh, this is Mr. Jason. Oh, wooty wooty woo. Trying to expose me. Bitch. Bitch. I don't give a fuck. That was cute. But guess what? Now y'all in part of my, yeah, I'm gonna collect on that. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it across the campus. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all did something that y'all thought was going to affect me, that I was going to be embarrassed. People was pointing fingers at me, laughing and shit. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. I still walked around that campus with my head held high, because one thing about it, y'all can't embarrass a bitch that live his life and live in his truth. I'm not ashamed of nothing that I do. Not at all. It's the bitches in the back who's ashamed, who turning their nose up. Baby, I'm not ashamed. Everything you see about me, you get immediately. I don't do the whole wolves in sheep clothing. I'm a fucking wolf. You're going to see me coming. You're going to see me. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to hide the fact that I'm gay. I don't have to hide the fact that there's nude pictures and videos on my Instagram and Twitter. I don't have to hide that. Also, for the dumb ones and the slow ones in the back, let me also explain something to y'all, because y'all got it incorrect. Yes, everything came back to me. I know who said what and did what. Everything came back to me all in that day. So don't even try to sit here and act like, oh, I didn't see nothing. Oh, I didn't share nothing. I got it all. I got all the tea. I know everything. On top of that, some of y'all so dumb and gullible. Y'all done already reached out and told me who it was, and I ain't even at work. So don't worry. It's okay. Your judgment day will come. It's cool. But what was so crazy about it all is that y'all was really trying to sit up here and make it seem like a bitch supposed to be embarrassed. What am I gonna be embarrassed for? Like, yo, this is crazy. And all I could do was laugh, because the shit was comedy. This was fucking comedy. And management did nothing about it, but they knew. Y'all had 2 meetings with the students that day and said nothing. Did nothing. So that's where they fucked up. Because why would you not address that if you knew? Oh, okay. Because you wanted to sit up here and figure out how you was going to deal with the fact that y'all found out about my TikToks from before. And y'all trying to, and that's what we about to roll right into. We about to roll right into that right now, because them bitches had a meeting at 5:15 on Wednesday talking about some, well, I guess I'm Tina, and I guess that's Clarence who just passed, and I'm Daniel, and and I laughed at that too. Bitches was in their feelings. Bitches was in their feelings with them videos, and I said, oh, you bitches get to be in y'all feelings, but nobody extended a common courtesy call to me talking about some, Mr. Jason, we're sorry, we got it wrong. We got it wrong. My apologies. The investigation came back, said that nothing was found. My apologies. We're going to move you back to your dorm. We got it wrong. Wooty-woo. I ain't get no call. I ain't get no meeting. And it's funny because also with this shit that happened this week, these past couple days, y'all ain't call me in. That's crazy. Y'all allowed the students to write statements and report this shit to y'all, but try and call me in. Y'all say y'all don't listen to hearsay, remember? Y'all don't listen to hearsay, y'all don't listen to gossip, y'all don't listen to what the students say, but y'all ain't come get it from the horse's mouth. Y'all didn't even ask me. Y'all ain't asked me to write a statement. I wrote a statement on my own and sent that to HR. Yeah. Y'all ain't asked me. Oh, so y'all trying to figure out if y'all was going to sit up here and figure out what y'all was going to do about these TikToks that everybody on the campus found out about. Baby, do y'all know I can see you? That's why I made those posts. Do y'all motherfuckers know I can see you? Y'all all up in my viewed profile. Y'all all up in the likes. Y'all all up in the favorites. Y'all do know TikTok can show me who is sitting here viewing my profile and liking my pictures and videos and all that and favoriting and commenting. Oh. Y'all dumb as fuck. Y'all didn't think that I knew that y'all was talking shit and how I knew that y'all was running around, how I knew y'all got my Instagram and Twitter, because it's in my bio, you dumb fucks. You dumb fucks. Like, of course y'all went, as soon as y'all saw that my Twitter and Instagram is right there. Of course y'all went there. Of course. Then y'all tried to spread this lie that I got an OnlyFans. Baby, I don't have an OnlyFans. But maybe now I will. Maybe now I will, and y'all can all subscribe, and we can have a party, and y'all can see me shake ass, you know? Like, also, I just remembered. Also, for the slow ones in the back, y'all sat up here and thought that one of them videos that's on my page had a Job Corp logo on it. Sweetheart, calm down. No, I'm not, like I said, I'm a smart bitch, not a dumb bitch. Why would I sit up here in a video with my ass out with a Job Corp logo on? First and foremost, Job Corp logo is here. Not here. So y'all dumb as fuck. Y'all dumb as fuck. Then, y'all tried to say that I was having sex in the video. Nope. Never had sex with that man. He did ski on some cheeks, but that's about it. That's literally the whole video. He was playing with some ass, and then he ski on some cheeks. That's it. I didn't have sex with that man. And he knows. Like, the fuck? And he's still trying to fuck. Anywho, that aside, moving on. So then today, this happens. Whew. I received an email, a text message, the whole nine, from HR. Once again, they said effective May 30th, 2025, you are being placed on an administrative leave with pay pending an investigation into a MTC policy violation. During your leave, you must provide me a working telephone number, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But guess what? Y'all about to close up shop in a few days. I don't give a fuck. Y'all about to close up shop in a few days. Like, these bitches are dumb. These bitches are dumb. Dumber than a bag of rocks. Like, you bitches are dumb. Deaf, dumb, and senile. Like, I can't. But here's my message. If that man's death didn't teach you anything, I hope it taught you that God don't like ugly. I really do. I hope it gave you the realization that God really don't like ugly and he not too fond of cute. So I say this with all the love in the world. I say this with all the love in the world. Be careful. Be careful of how you treat people in this world, and be careful of the energy you put out into this world. Because, baby, when it's your judgment day and it's coming, you better hope you're ready. That's why Tina, her conscience is shot, and she in her feelings right now. Because her ace boom coon just kicked the bucket. Even though folks was telling her, because word on the street is folks was telling her back in December that that man was on drugs. And the information that is also spreading from those who were contacted first initially when her ace boom coon Clarence kicked the bucket. Word on the curb is that he passed from withdrawals. So that affirms that you knew and you did nothing about it, and your conscience is shot. And now you're looking to match energy, but just a week or two ago you said you don't match energy, but now you're matching everybody's energy. Baby, you ain't even matched mine yet. Oh, I want to see you match mine. Oh, please match mine. Please. Oh, I got all time and day. Match mine. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You said that you didn't want me anywhere near you, Tina. You said you didn't want me anywhere near you. You said you didn't want to speak to me. But didn't y'all just send me emails stating that we can't pick and choose who we can't pick and choose who we speak to on this campus because we all work here? I'm so confused. I could have sworn y'all was just telling me that when I said effective immediately, these are the people that I wanted to speak to, and these are the people that gotta speak to me via email. I could have sworn, like, yo, the other thing, back to the NOC thing. The crazy thing about that is HR, because I'm literally telling you the lies that y'all put in this NOC. Y'all sent me an updated version that's just the same information. One. So then when I responded back and said that none of this information had been changed, and y'all's response was, well, we're going to keep it the same. You're going to keep it the same? The lies? Oh, because now it's personal. Now y'all have a personal vendetta against me. Oh, wow. Because I called you out in your logic and your lies and your bullshit. And now you're mad. And now you're mad. That is all fine. All good and well. Be mad. Be mad. Be mad. I love it. I do. Oh, I do. I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shout out to Nikki. But yes. So, to those of y'all that's watching, I hope that when y'all watch this, y'all get a full scale of what has been happening to me. And I hope that by the time this does drop, because I'm going to put the previous videos back up on my account, because y'all got me on admin leave, so I don't need to, there's no need for me to hide them. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. But, it is what it is. I mean, y'all found the TikToks. Boo-boo. I don't care. Do you want me to send a care package? Because I don't care. But I'll get you a care package. It's not going to come with any fucks, though. None from me. You don't get me giving a fuck. Sorry. But I can send you a care pack with some nice little chocolates and some, some roses and a couple tissue boxes and stuff like that, But it's not going to have any fucks for me in there. Get well. Get well. Everybody get well. I wish y'all the best. I really do. And I hope this has been a teachable moment for all of y'all, because, man, this is what happens when people fuck with me. And now they're finding out the hard way. And they think that they're going to get away with it. That's the funny thing. Oh, Lord Jesus. That is so fucking hilarious. But thank you for coming to my talks. Hopefully I don't have to do these JT talks again. But if I do, I'll be right here, presenting them all to you, especially the ones that's watching and lurking. That includes the students and the staff. Hey. Hey. I see y'all back there. Ooh, you look good in that. You look good in that denial. You look good in them lies. Oh, you look good in that bullshit you rocking, baby. Work it, baby. Work that lies. Work that denial. Work that bullshit. Yeah. You better do your thing, Miss Mamas. You better do your thing. All right, y'all, bye.